Hi, Justin. How are you doing today?
Really well, thanks, Gilbert. How are you?
Great. Thank you for coming in and to share some of your update. We have seen each other since the last virtual conference a few months ago, so there's some exciting news to share, I believe. Maybe before that, you could give us a brief overview about what your company does as a background, and also share that recent exciting news of you because you doing an acquisition of a battery storage distributor. So, can you tell us more about this whole thing?
Yes, sure, Gilbert. Thank you. Um, Blockmate Ventures is about backing fast-growing technology in really fast-growing markets in an innovative and entrepreneurial way. And we began with crypto. We built Hyvelo, the app, and there's exciting news coming up with that. And we have, along our travels with crypto, when we went into Sonified, which is a very dynamic solar sensor that plugs into a solar token that we will develop. We then found this, we were approached by Best Power Innovation Corporation to partner with them. And it was too exciting an opportunity to miss. So even though it wasn't software, which was where we were heading down, it really, the more we learned about the energy storage market, the more excited we became. And so in essence, the announcement that went out is that we've acquired the corporation for 20 million Blockmate shares. And this deal is subject to TSX Venture approval. And the main asset that the BES has is the exclusive distribution rights for North and South America for Blivex, which is a company listed on the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. It has just under $1 billion market capitalization. It has over $70 million in revenue, and it is a leading lithium iron phosphate battery manufacturer. And so the grid scale battery that they would sell, that they sell and that we will resell, is $1.5 million in revenue. So with our market cap of under $5 million, we don't have to sell too many of these $1.5 million battery to justify a market cap of far in excess of what we are now.
So with this acquisition, now you're diving into the energy storage sector. So how are you going to compete with the peers in the battery delivery?
So with brands like Tesla, the beauty about competing against them is that for every 1 unit that they supply, they create a multiple of demand for what they want to supply. So their trend is that the backlog in delivery times for their products just keeps getting larger, whether it's for their cars, but particularly for the Tesla Megapack battery, that's the 1 megawatt battery. The lead times are between 1.5 years and 2 years for their battery, whereas Blivex, we found a distributor who has the capacity to deliver for our clients, and will be able to deliver batteries within 3 to 4 months of ordering.
Great to hear. And let's talk about your existing portfolio. Their Hyvelo is still becoming one of the essential part of your portfolio. Can you tell us more about this business model?
Yes, sure. So Hyvelo was born from our painful experience in distributing deep in nodes. So, for example, if you bought a helium node for $300, you then need to get sufficient mining rewards, which in the early days of helium, they got exceptional rewards, which is why helium got to 1 million nodes around the world. But when the helium price dropped from $50 down to $1, then we weren't getting an economic return on that. So the birth of Hyvelo 2.0 was born, and that is where, instead of needing to buy new infrastructure to mine, we have developed an app that uses existing infrastructure around the world. So whether it's in developing countries where they have a 10-year-old laptop, we have a system whereby they can earn up to $20 a month using that obsolete laptop. Or if there are gamers that aren't gaming 24 hours a day, which we know they're not, for the hours that they're not gaming, we can utilize their GPUs to mine in the very lucrative area of AI rendering. And so tokens like Render Token and other tokens, we can earn up to $50 a month for that. And Hyvelo takes a 30% cut of those mining rewards.
Interesting business model there. And so as a small company like you guys, investors are aware, besides the management team, obviously the capital is also important. Are you planning on doing any financing anytime soon?
So given that we're in fast-growing technology-related companies, Blockmate will always be looking for efficient capital, always be looking to assist with the land grab of our portfolio companies. And so if there are any investors, please reach out to us at blockmate.com. And similarly, if there is anyone interested in securing exclusive territories for our batteries, it's going to be very lucrative for the early adopters who grab these territories. Please reach out to us at blockmate.com or besusa.com.
So in summary, this is probably the most important question you need to help the investors. And why should investors consider investing into Blockmate right now? And do you consider yourself as being undervalued?
Absolutely. Certainly with our price today, it's clear that the market doesn't understand this current acquisition. The demand for battery storage, I've never seen anything like it. It's the perfect bloom. You have solar at all-time highs, wind, you've got technology that's delivering finally cost-effective, clean energy returns and yields. But now, all important, there's the technology on the battery storage side that can help your solar not just deliver returns when it's sunny, but store the surplus energy. And similarly, if it's not windy, to store the energy and deliver it. So now this is happening. And in addition to those positive tailwinds, you've got governments throwing unprecedented amounts of money at it. And then the customers are now committed to it. So the demand is exceptional. We don't need to sell too many batteries to justify a market cap of more than 10 times what we are now. But we have extremely ambitious goals in terms of divvying up specialties in each of the geographic areas and distribution areas, whether it's First Nations that are getting extraordinary benefits in Canada, where you can put a river turbine and then connect that to a battery and power communities. There's government support for that, government support for utilities, government support for the solar and wind. So we're exceptionally excited about not just the grid scale batteries that we can sell at around $1.5 million each, but also the residential batteries that are also in great demand.
So thank you, Justin, for sharing your story and update with us here today.
Great pleasure, Gilbert.
Thank you.